Welcome to Max Casual Cooking. Today we're going to be doing a taste test of some of my favorite candy bars. So I know this isn't exactly cooking, but we will do an episode where we make chocolate candy bars as well. But today I want to go over, like I said, one of my favorite candy bars that I really like around the holidays. Um, Hammond's chocolate bars. We got 10 different candy bars today that we're going to be going over, and then afterwards I'm going to rate them. So before I take a bite of each one, I'll tell you what it is, and I'll tell you what the package says is actually in it. Now, I have had some of these candy bars before, so I will be a little biased maybe towards some of them. So, but some of them I haven't had, and I'm actually really interested to try them. So the first one we're going to start with is Fudge Brownie. Now, this one says it has milk chocolate with brownie filling. Pretty simple. So I'm only going to take a couple squares out of it. Ooh. And you may or may not be able to see, it's got actually like a little bit of chocolate in there. One. That is really good. It's got a very nice amount of chocolate in the middle. I can't personally say I think it tastes like a brownie, maybe a little bit, but a very good chocolate bar on this one. Actually a little aftertaste now. I can taste a little more brownie afterwards. So not initially, but kind of if you give it a little bit, it's just kind of then sitting in your mouth, you can kind of taste it. So that's really good. So our next one, we've got Midnight Snack. Now this one has always been a curiosity to me. I haven't tried it yet, but it's got milk chocolate, pretzels, cookies, peanut brittle, mallow, and cereal. So that is a definite midnight snack if I've ever heard of one. So all right, you can actually see in the candy itself, you can kind of see little bits of stuff, but a lot of the little bits of the candy itself, so there's no kind of hollow center or anything. It's actually baked into the chocolate. Actually, some of the marshmallow and the cereal. I don't really taste the peanut brittle in this one. Tastes a little cookie. Kind of the same on this bite too. Very different, but still very good. Man, it's going to be hard to figure out. So the next one we're going to do is more s'mores, and this is one of my favorites. It's milk chocolate with marshmallows and crayons. So like the last one, there's no filling, it's just kind of baked into it. But it's definitely a s'mores taste right here. It was really good. It was so really good. Now for our next one, it's going to be soda pop. And this is milk chocolate with fizzy popping candy. If you ever had like Pop Rocks, it's kind of like that, but it's very, to me at least, like when I ate it before, it's kind of more subtle on my tongue. It gives me a very fun flavoring feeling when I eat it. So just like the last one, there's no center on this. Everything is baked into the chocolate. And while you're eating it, like right now, I can kind of feel kind of like a little popping in my mouth, kind of like a soda with like maybe a lot of foam drinking. And when you open it up, it actually even kind of smells a little more like soda as well. So. Just as good, I can definitely feel. You can actually feel like maybe a little crunch while you're doing it, just like kind of breaking open whatever's in there to get the fizzing going. So for our next one, it's going to be salted almond, and this is dark chocolate with sea salt and almonds. Now, I never was a big fan of chocolate bars with any sorts of nuts in them as a kid, but kind of now I'm all right with like almonds in some of my candy. So this one, everything as you'd expect, the almonds are baked into the chocolate. This one is good. I don't know if it's quite as good as some of the other almond ones I have, but I can taste a little bit of salt, and that's kind of helping keeping the flavor up for me. But you can definitely taste the salt, but it is still very good. Alright, so that was definitely a pretty good one. Now we're actually going to move to one of my other favorites, cookie dough, which is milk chocolate with cookie dough filling. So it's going to be like the brownie one where you're going to see like a cream kind of on the inside of it. So you can kind of see the cream center. Definitely giving me the, I licked cookie dough off the spatula or mixers growing up, or as I do now. So still very, very good. So now we're going to be doing Seaside Caramel, and this is milk chocolate with sea salt. Now I do like, and sometimes when I make chocolate now, I do add a little salt on top of it, kind of give it a little more flavoring and just kind of hit the taste buds. This one's actually not, it might be a little hard to see, but there's actually a little caramel center in here. Oh, and you can see it kind of broke it off in a place, but can't really taste the salt. I can definitely taste the caramel in this, but I can't really taste the salt per se. But that's okay. It's still pretty good though. So our next one is going to be Seaside Caramel, but this one's dark chocolate with sea salt. And a lot of your salt, and you probably know this, a lot of your milk chocolate is more of a finer salt, and your dark chocolate is more of a coarser salt. So see if maybe this one I can actually taste some of the salt with it. So again, this one's got a nice caramel center as well. And it's freaking a little weird, but that's okay. I definitely taste a little more of the salt in this one. It's not very overpowering, which is fine. I think the almond with the sea salt, I could definitely taste the sea salt more in this. I'm a little surprised actually that I can't taste quite as much in this one. Definitely tasting a lot of the dark chocolate, which is fine. In the caramel, I can taste more of the salt, so it's still pretty good. So I wouldn't necessarily rule that out ever again. This one I think is a little better than the milk chocolate one. So our ninth one is going to be peanut butter cup. So this one's dark chocolate with peanut butter cup in it. Really kind of interested because I do like Reese's a lot, and I like eating the peanut butter cups. So again, this one's got a peanut butter center in it. This one's good. I can definitely taste some of the peanut butter. But I think I'd rather have a peanut butter cup, honestly, than this. But this is a good alternative if you like it in a candy bar. I'm just not really feeling the peanut butter and the chocolate really connection into it, and I should kind of be able to feel that. I kind of have to eat the whole candy bar to really kind of feel it. I mean, it's still not bad. I just want to personally call it better than some of the other ones. Now for our last one is one I've wanted to do because it's very interesting. Chicken and waffles. And this one has chicken and waffles, milk chocolate with maple syrup. I'm very interested. I don't think I've ever really had a chocolate with like a syrup in it or on it. I'm actually very, very interested. So this one, there's no filling, so everything has to be baked into the chocolate bar. And I was expecting a filling because of the syrup. Interesting. I'm really tasting more of the maple syrup in the chocolate than the chicken and waffles themselves. I definitely feel like a crunch coming for it, so that might be bits of like a waffle. I mean, if I'm tasting more, kind of more maple syrup, the other flavors I'm not really tasting tasting at all. So it's not bad. Definitely probably need to maybe eat a whole one to see if I really get anything out of it. But overall, I mean, it's not a bad candy bar if you are into that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is just take a quick break, and I'll come back, and I'm going to rate the candy bars how I like them. So see you in a little bit. All right, folks, so we're back. So really quickly, I'm going to do a 1 through 10 on this 10 list, and just go over a quick summary of why I either liked it or why it's a little lower on the list. So first one, probably no surprise, is going to be the S'mores. This is just a great taste for me. I love s'mores. I even did a s'mores video on just in a cast iron pan that is just really good as well. I mean, s'mores, you can't generally go wrong. So cookie dough is going to be next. Love it, just love it, and just not much else I can really say about it. Just love it. My third one is going to be the Fudge Brownie. And that first bite was kind of but as soon as it kind of settled in my mouth, I could really taste the brownie, like I said, and it was a really good, it was really good. And again, that's all I can say. The fourth one is going to be soda pop. I kind of like the fizz going over my tongue and my teeth. It's just a really fun kind of flavoring and feeling. My fifth one is going to be the salted almonds with the dark chocolate and the sea salt and the almonds. I really kind of like the crunch of the almonds in this one to go along with the salt. Now the salt I thought was maybe a little overpowering, but it's still a very good candy bar and I would definitely eat those again. So for number 6, we're going to do the seaside, but the dark chocolate with the sea salt. Kind of like with the almonds, I really like the salt with it. I could taste it a little bit more, so it gave it a little more flavoring, and I very much enjoyed it. Now, for number 7, we got Midnight Snack. This was definitely a weird one. Not bad, but not good. But if someone handed me this, I would not turn it away personally. I kind of like tasting the cookie with the marshmallow. It was good. I couldn't really taste some of the other bits, but I mean, it could just be me. But overall, not a bad one. I would definitely get again every once in a while. So for number 8, we're going to do the Seaside Caramel with the milk chocolate. I could really only taste the milk chocolate. The salt was very subdued and just I couldn't taste it at all. But I very much, I mean, you can't really go wrong making milk chocolate and make good candy bars. But I was a little disappointed in this one that I couldn't kind of get the whole flavor in. Now for number 9, we're going to go chicken and waffles. So I'm definitely going to probably try the rest of this and see if I can get more taste out of it. But if I can't get it in 2 bars, maybe not. Maybe I need to wait a day or something and try it. But like I said, I could definitely taste more of the maple flavoring in it than anything else. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. And for number 10 then, it's going to be the peanut butter. Now I don't know if it's the dark chocolate or because they're not using milk chocolate. I don't know if it just doesn't really go with it or not, but I just couldn't really get into it. Like the peanut butter with it, it wasn't that good, I thought, overall. But I mean, it was fine. So, but like I said, if that's what you could find and you like peanut butter with chocolate, I mean, hey, go at it. So, well, there's my list, and I hope this was pretty informative to you, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed eating the chocolate, and let me know. So if you like this video, please like like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I definitely like doing these taste testing videos for the future. And hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you for watching. Take care.